This is going to be a great grocery haul. This is going to rock your world. This is going to rock your world. There's always people saying that it's expensive to eat healthy, but I'm going to shatter that misconceived perception that eating healthy actually costs money, because it doesn't. We've saved money. We've probably cut our grocery bills in half. Don't you think, John? We've probably cut our grocery bills in half since we did this. I think we figured it out before, but I'm going to whip you through one of the greatest grocery hauls. How's everybody doing today? Ready? Ready? Oh, good. I'm glad that you guys are here. Let me know who's here. Give me a 1 to 5 on how you're doing today. 1 is Stephanie, not going here today. I'm done. 5 is I'm feeling like $1 million. I'm feeling like $1 million, even though I was woke up by storms all night long. I love this. I love April. I love that summer's coming, and I love that I shop by color. This is going to be an exciting grocery haul. Of course, it corresponds with our class tomorrow night, our Eat Your Plants Off class on how to eat the rainbow on a budget. And we're going to talk about that today. But first, let me make sure you can see me, hear me, text me, give me a number, 1 to 5. 1 is I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it today, Stephanie. And 5 is I'm slaying it. I've got this down. I can't wait to show you guys all these plants. This is the base of how everything goes. Are we ready? How's your day? I got to make sure you guys can see me and hear me first. And then I just got to give it a minute, because I know what happens. We go into Facebook and it's like, oh yeah, you got your water. Good. You can hear me. 5. Good. Sherry, you're here. Good. Awesome. Well, I'm going to tell you guys what. This is going to be a grocery haul to remember. This is going to be the grocery haul that everybody needs to see. Well, I guess we're going to get this party started. We're going to guess the grocery haul, and this is going to go with tomorrow night's class on how to eat the rainbow with these groceries. And I'm going to tell you what, this is nothing shocking. Same ingredients every week I'm bringing home from the grocery store in different meals. And I can't wait to show you what we've got here. So let's just start off with my 8 pounds of apples I have here. These are some Cosmic Crisp apples, and this is what I'm talking about right here. I shop in colors. We've got red, flavor, freshness, feels good. How's everybody doing coming in here for this grocery haul? I was ready to get it going out the gate. Let me know if you're here. Give me a 1 to 5. Showing up, being present, letting me know you're here is just going to boost the dopamine even more to how you guys are crushing it. This week's class is all about how to eat your plants off on a budget, okay? Most people think that eating healthy is expensive, but really what's expensive is not having a method. So this removes decision fatigue when we keep bringing home the same groceries every week and learning just a few different recipes. It reduces costs. It increases follow through. You know what I mean? Look what I've been doing. Every week I bring these home. Whoa, these babies were about to get out. Now these are a little expensive, the blueberries, but I don't skip a beat. I get the organic blueberries. These are amazing. These are what John puts on his oats every single day. These are what I eat by the handful when I've got some to slay. So we've got our apples. We've got our purple blueberries. We've got some beans in here, some chickpeas, because let me tell you what, we need the protein. This is cheap. This is inexpensive to get protein. We're making an amazing quinoa chickpea salad. I already have the quinoa in the pantry, so I'm saving some money right there. We've got a couple beans. So I picked up the sweet chili sauce, John. They didn't have the regular one at Meijer. That's why I called you. But again, this is going to do the trick for us. I love the ingredients. Nothing crazy in there. No oil. It's just a sweet chili sauce, because we're going to also be making a Thai bowl. We're making a ton of food for the littlest amount of money. And I shop by color, you guys. This is cheap, volume filling food. Orange. All right. This is what we're going to shred up and make our Thai bowls with. We could also put this in a juice. We can also shred carrots to put on a sandwich. There's so much you could do, but look at that. We got orange. We've got purple right here, brain health, longevity. This is the stuff that's cheapest in the store is cabbage. That's why you see me bringing it home every week. I get a lot of bang for my buck. You know what I mean? That's what we're talking about up here. Okay, so let me add this to my grocery list. I always make a joke. How's everybody doing today, by the way? If you're here, I want to see a 1 to 5. I see some people here, 1 to 5. 1 is Stephanie, this day blows, and 5 is I'm slaying it today. I'm eating my plants off. I'm reaching my goals. I want to know. Sarah, it's so good to see you. I'm going through my grocery haul. I'm talking about how we can shop on a budget, that eating healthy is not expensive. What's expensive is not having a method. And having Bounty, because I say this is the most expensive thing I get, but just to let you know, it's on my grocery list. Okay, so you're gonna guess the grocery haul here. So what else do we have on this grocery haul? Well, we've got my favorite Tinkyata pastas. That's right. I want to see some numbers. I want to see these numbers. We've got some Tinkyata pasta. I love this pasta. This is our whole grain right here because the ingredients just say brown rice. Okay, starches are everything. We love this kind of stuff. We're going to be putting that into our favorite Plantspiration Buddha bowl. I'm going to be making a Thai salad tomorrow in tomorrow night's class. We're going to be making a quinoa salad with a dressing that goes with it, a Thai salad with a dressing, and stuffed sweet potatoes that are going to rock your world. Okay, I also got some cutie little Brussels broccoli sprouts. These things are powerful, you guys. This is how we fight disease. 90% of people's groceries don't include plants, don't include enough plants, okay? So that's a problem. That's a problem. So we got these Brussels sprouts. Super sulforaphane, broccoli, cancer fighting. We're going to throw those on our food. And this right here, you guys, this is all the easy without the diseasey. We've got our comfort foods, our candy. You know what I mean? This is nature's candy, and you can eat your plants off with this stuff really easy. We don't need to be looking for snacks, okay? Most grocery carts have processed foods, calorie dense, not enough nutrients, low fiber, low diversity. Look at this. Get these in your mouth, okay? That's a party. We're making an orange dressing tomorrow night. So I've got some extra oranges. We could be juicing these. We could be eating these. We could be putting these with our greens. There's so much you could do with the same plants every week. I've got the same thing I love every week, grapes. These things can't wait to get in my mouth. They cannot wait. These are just grapes. And I mean, this is my grocery haul this week. I can't wait for you to guess the amount of this. Yeah, 90% of people underconsume plants, but not people at Plantspiration. You guys are learning how to eat your plants off. This is because we're making a lime dressing, okay? So it's cheaper to just get a couple limes. I probably could have got less, but sometimes when I'm doing a class, I want to make sure I've got extra in case something goes wrong. So that's why you see me with a little bit more on my grocery haul. We've got an onion. We're going to be putting this into a little bit of something. Just one onion. This stuff is inexpensive. It's cancer fighting. It's great for your brain. It's great for your body. You cannot get this in a pill. You cannot get this in a pill. It just doesn't work this way. Okay, what else do I have? Celery. I just made a green juice this weekend. Actually, John did. We loved it. I want more of it. I love all the extra things that come with it, and a way to get more variety. And so there's some celery. These babies were on sale, so I've got 2 of them. We're going to be making wraps with probably some. We're going to be putting this in our quinoa salad tomorrow night, and some of these are just going to go in my hand and in my mouth because that's how easy it is without the diseasey. The thing that gets people stuck all the time is all the recipes, you know, all the weird ingredients that sometimes we may need, but my classes teach people how to use what you can get at the local grocery store. Nice and easy, okay? Nice and easy. That's what the method is over here at Plantspiration. We do things differently around here. Look at these grapes. My friend, who is loading up all the grapes in the produce department, she works there. She told me today that she goes, they look a little weird, these grapes. She goes, but they're delicious. So we've got more nature's candy in here. These babies were on sale. I'm going to take it. Okay. What else do we have here? Well, we've got some cucumbers because I love slicing these up. I love slicing these up, putting nutritional yeast on them, salt and pepper, and just a ton of nutritional yeast. That's it. Cheap, easy, without the diseasey. And we could be putting them in juices or slicing them up on top of stuff. These babies were on sale, so I got 2 avocados. We're going to be using them with our stuffed sweet potatoes, you guys. Black beans, corn, cilantro, lime dressing. Yeah. And the cheapest grocery haul I've ever had on my grocery hauls, okay? And I've got this big giant 2-pounder bag. This is a $2 right here for all these cucumbers. I'll take it, okay? It's not expensive to eat healthy, okay? So stop telling yourself that you're buying the wrong stuff. I don't have hardly anything. Look at this package I have. This one package, it just says brown rice. That's how you shop like a pro. Okay, that's how you guys are gonna get this down. Decision fatigue over when you've got the nice and easy without the diseasey. You can make avocado toast with this, but what I've been doing with these on top of the sweet potato, I hack one of these up and I throw it in that bag of shredded stuff or my shredded cabbages and stuff and my greens. We've got lemons. I go through lemons like a maniac. I love putting them all over my kale. I eat kale every day. They go in dressings. You can put them in water, but I can't tell you the last time I did something like that because I'm not dieting. I'm just eating my plants off, you guys. There's nothing special. It's just bringing home the same stuff, finding new recipes, and being in a community that is crushing at 2,560 pounds because you guys are learning how to eat your plants off over here. What else do we have? Well, let's get into the frozen bag. Thank you for this amazing bag. This bag has been 2 years of recycled bags that somebody crocheted for me, and it's been amazing. So we've just got a soy milk right here. This is what we're using every day to put in our oats. It's easy. Decision fatigue is over when you've got a plan. You know what I mean? We've got some peas because I love to put peas into my pasta. I already have pasta in my pantry. That's already there. But I grabbed one of these while I was over there. We're going to be using this corn for tomorrow night's recipe. We're going to be making a ton of sweet potatoes stuffed. This grocery haul is probably 40 to 60 servings of fruits and vegetables, okay? 40 to 60 servings is what I figured out of fruits and vegetables. That's phenomenal. I do have another packaged thing, okay? I couldn't find the silken one, the soy one, so I got the coconut one. You can make sour cream out of this. We're going to be making a cilantro lime dip out of this. These are great little sauces to have on hand in your kitchen, okay? We also have my favorite triple berries. Look at these phytonutrients, antioxidants, vitamin, minerals, fibers. This is what most people are missing, okay? I've got so much fibers here. I've got so much weight loss, disease reversing foods over here. It's almost insane what this low cost grocery haul can do. Honest to goodness. What else do we have? I've picked up a couple extra things. We're gonna need these green onions for a couple recipes tomorrow night. These are very inexpensive. You know what I mean? Throw them in your refrigerator, throw them in your kitchen. Also, this kale looked so soft and plush. I wanted it. I had to get some extra kale. I already have some in the refrigerator, but when in doubt, whip a kale out. I mean, you can steam that stuff. You can cut it up. You can make it taste like sausage. You could put it in a bowl. You could steam it in your microwave. I also have cilantro. Look at this big, beautiful head of cilantro. We're going to be throwing that into some recipes. Okay, that's why I call it cilantro. Our classes are awesome for anybody out there wondering. They're not like your average class. Plantspiration isn't your average community. We're slaying it over here. More kale. How many of you guys got kale in your refrigerator right now? Give me a K. You guys are much too quiet, okay? Give me a K if you've got kale right now. Give me a bean or an L, a B or an L if you've got beans and lentils, because you are already saving money if you've got that. And if you've got fruits going in here, let me know what fruits you bring home every week. What is your non-negotiable? Mine is always apples and those mandarins, and of course, I'm going to get to it. Yeah, I'm going to get to it. I also have more greens. We've got a head of romaine. We're going to put this with probably wraps. We could be putting this on a taco salad. You could just put this under. Last week, what I did with this was I chopped one of these up. I put a can of pinto beans on it. I put my cheesy without the diseasey, threw on some jalapeno peppers, and that's how we do it. That's what I love, Gail. I love that. Get those lentils out and get them in. They're cheap, they're easy, they're inexpensive, and they fill you up. Most people are only eating one vegetable a day, and most people aren't even eating beans. You guys are slaying this, okay? This is what healthy looks like. You're people who know how to shop because you keep showing up here, and that's how we get that weight to drop. Look at this cauliflower. I'm going to cut this bad boy up and eat my plants off. Of course, we could bake it, but I could just cut it and take it out on my bike today because it's so nice. Did I say that out loud? I'm going to get out there. It's so nice out right there. Ooh, it's going to be already chopped up. It just hit the floor. Sweet potatoes, cheap, easy. These things are beautiful, okay? These are great for your brain, okay? They're great for your health. They're great for your heart. They're low fat. They're high fiber. So why wouldn't I get a bunch of them? And I love just eating sweet potatoes plain, and I love just eating them with broccoli. I love all that plain, easy stuff. But sometimes that can get boring, and that's how people fall off. So that's why in my classes I teach people how to make the most delicious foods, recipes with the same ingredients every week. This week it's going to be a banger. I'm telling you. These sweet potatoes with the cilantro lime dressing are going to rock your world. You could eat all you want of this delicious food. You know what else is really cheap? Cabbage. This stuff here is the cheapest. There's so much you could do with cabbage, but if I see people making cabbage soup, I'm going to knock you out. This is not a diet. This should be piled up to the sky. Not this little cabbage soup. Get out of there. We don't do that over here, okay? This is how we get fiber filled, okay? This is how we get rid of processed foods. We bring these foods in. We've got broccoli. We're going to cut them up. We're going to put them right in our Thai bowls. People see us every week with these Thai bowls and they wonder, hey, how did Stephanie lose 100 pounds and reverse all her chronic diseases? Because this is what life was like before. Constantly dieting, constantly cutting back, constantly starving myself. And I don't know if you guys heard, but dieting is so 2000 late, okay? We don't do that over here. We eat our plants off with things that are great, like broccoli. This stuff is saving lives, okay? I didn't even know how to make broccoli without butter until I started learning how to eat my plants off. And let me tell you what, it saves lives. You could eat all you want of this stuff, and it's cheap, it's easy, and it's inexpensive. And how could I get through my grocery haul? Why don't you guys guess how many pounds of bananas this is right here? Why don't you take a guess how many pounds of bananas this is? Somebody take a guess really quick. What do you think this is? Because this is, you guys, this is the end. This is the end of the grocery haul. Apples, cuties, kiwis. Yes, we want those fibrous. Look at what you got right here. I love it. Anybody want to take a guess on how many pounds of bananas I have? Not enough, okay? Not enough. But they weren't all ripe, so I wanted to kind of let them chill. We have everything we need here. I shop in colors, you guys. I shop in colors. We've got yellow, we've got red, we've got green, we've got purple, we've got white, you know, the other potatoes and the quinoa and the rice. Very close, 7 pounds. When we're eating plants like this and some of it fell off, you can eat your plants off. We have about 40 to 60 servings of plants in here. Now you want to take a guess how cheap this was? Let's hear it. Uh-oh, do I have my receipt? Cheap, filling, and volume food. Cheap, filling, and volume. I bought a couple things that were in the packages. That's how we slay it. Oh my gosh, I want to hear you say it. What is this grocery haul? That's a lot of plants. Oh, that, Michelle, I wish. You are close. I wish. If I would have went to Aldi, I could have done it. If I would have went to Aldi, I could have done this. But you're pretty close. It is, anybody else want to take a guess? Anybody else want to take it? Hey, you don't call me right now. I'm on a live. Now I feel disappointed, Michelle. Now I feel, this was $170, and don't forget my expensive paper towels. And I don't always buy the yogurt, which was the little, actually, let me see what that yogurt was. That was up there. Yeah, oh, it was on sale for $4, so that wasn't too bad. But we are also making a cooking class. We are also eating our plants off over here. But what I'm saying is we can keep, there we go, Gail. That was good. That was good. Oh, Cindy, that was a good guess too, and happy Tuesday. This is how we do it, okay? If you watch my grocery hauls, you're going to see the repetition is what this is really about, not the recipes, okay? This is how we're slaying it over here at Plantspiration. Any questions before I let you guys go? Tomorrow night's class, stuffed sweet potatoes with a cilantro lime dressing. We're making the Plantspiration Thai bowls that you see us eating every week, how I've kept 100 pounds off 14 years later. And we're also going to be making our most favorite quinoa chickpea salad with the orange miso dressing. It's going to rock your world. These are the foods that people have learned to come in here, make, take, and eat their plants off with. There's no restricting over here, okay? There's no dieting over here. This is teaching people how to undo that. And I'm so proud of everybody. Down 2,560 pounds. A1C is going down. Blood glucose is going down more than ever. People are sleeping better. They're feeling better. They're more confident. It's not your typical program over here. This is where people are actually crushing it and learning how to get this down and turn it around forever. How to eat your plants off, how to feel great, lose weight, prevent and reverse disease. Look at this. This is how I did it. This is how I lost 100 pounds and I kept it off, by not dieting, by thriving. You guys ready to rock and roll? It's a busy day today. I want you to eat your plants off. Who's going to eat your plants off? Give me some love right now. Give me some love if you're going to eat your plants off. I want to see it. Every single one of you, because we should be eating our plants off. We know we can prevent and reverse disease with groceries like these. We know we can lose weight, but what's missing? Everything great, okay? And that's it, Plantspiration, you guys. I'm Stephanie Ignafo, somatic lifestyle medicine practitioner, founder of Plantspiration, and this is where we're reaching and teaching people all over the world how to get this down and turn it around, because it's all the easy without the diseasey over here. Okay, you guys, I'm going to let you go. Mwah, mwah, mwah. Thank you for watching on YouTube. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and everybody at Plantspiration, keep sharing this, because more and more people are seeing the inspiration that the world needs to see. Thank you.